I almost didn't go. My sister has always loved venues that require valet parking and a dress code printed in italics at the bottom of the invitation. My husband said it was just a party. It's her husband's promotion, he reminded me. We'll show up, we'll be polite, we'll leave early. Our daughter spent an hour choosing her dress. It wasn't designer. It had small stitched flowers along the hem that she kept smoothing with her palms, asking if it looked fancy enough. You look perfect, I told her, hoping confidence could be sewn in by reassurance alone. The hotel ballroom shimmered with deliberate effort. Tall white arrangements, champagne towers, a photographer who adjusted people's shoulders as if posture were proof of worth. My sister kissed the air near my cheek. She smelled expensive. She glanced at our daughter and gave a quick smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Everything was fine for the first half hour. We stayed near the back, near the tall tables. My husband listened more than he spoke. He has a way of observing rooms like he's taking inventory of what matters. Then it happened in that offhand, effortless way cruelty sometimes prefers. My daughter had wandered toward the dessert display, not touching, just looking. My sister followed her gaze and laughed lightly. Oh, sweetheart, she said, not quietly enough. There's no room for your discount store kids at this party. She smirked at me as if she'd delivered something clever. There are moments when sound recedes but sharpens at the same time. I heard the clink of glass, the low jazz from the speakers, someone's bracelet scraping a plate, and I saw my daughter's eyes fill before she even fully understood the words. Children don't need definitions for tone. She didn't cry. She just stepped back. That hurt more. I opened my mouth, closed it. I've spent years managing her little jabs, the comparisons, the subtle hierarchies. I told myself it was immaturity, competition, habit. My husband looked at our daughter first, then at my sister, then at the rest of the family, some pretending not to hear, others watching with the cautious interest people reserve for discomfort that isn't theirs. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't confront her. He took out his phone and walked a few steps away. At first, I thought he was creating distance so he wouldn't say something irreversible. That would have been understandable. Instead, he made a short call. Hi, he said evenly. Yes, I'm here. I think we need to clarify something about tonight's booking. He ended the call and returned to stand beside us. He rested a hand on our daughter's shoulder. The music continued. Glasses lifted. Conversation tried to resume its rhythm. Less than 3 minutes later, the hotel's general manager entered the room. I recognized him vaguely. We'd seen him at community events. He scanned the space and walked directly toward my husband. They shook hands. The shift in posture around us was almost physical. Is there a problem with the event, sir? The manager asked. My sister blinked. My husband's voice stayed calm. No problem. Just a misunderstanding about who exactly has room here. The manager looked confused. My husband clarified, still composed. My firm underwrote the renovation of this ballroom last year. We hold the master contract on corporate events hosted here for the next 3 years. I just wanted to confirm that our family is welcome. Silence has weight when it settles on expensive carpet. My sister's face drained of color. Her husband stared at the floor. The manager straightened. Of course you are, he said quickly. You and your family are always welcome. My husband nodded. Good. I'd hate for there to be confusion. He didn't look at my sister when he said it, but everyone else did. No shouting. No insults returned. No triumphant speech. Just fact. The champagne glasses didn't literally shatter, but the atmosphere did. Conversations fractured mid-sentence. The photographer lowered his camera. My sister attempted a laugh that dissolved halfway through. I felt something unexpected then. Not victory. Not even satisfaction. Relief. Not because we had more leverage. I've never cared about that. But because my daughter had just witnessed something essential. Dignity doesn't require volume. The manager lingered a moment longer, offering polite assurances, then stepped away. My husband crouched to our daughter's height. You belong in any room you walk into, he told her quietly. She nodded, swallowing hard. We stayed another 15 minutes. long enough to ensure departure didn't look like retreat. When we left, my sister didn't hug me. She avoided my eyes. In the car, our daughter asked, "Daddy, do we own that place?" He smiled faintly. "No, we just helped build it." That felt truer. The following week, my sister called. Her tone was brittle. She said she hadn't meant it that way. She said parties are stressful. She said people misinterpret jokes. I listened. I didn't argue. But something had shifted, not loudly, not dramatically. The old dynamic, where her approval felt like currency, was gone. She knew now that access and value are different things. Family dinners will still happen. Holidays will still require shared tables. We won't mention the party again. Yet there's a line in the room now, invisible but permanent. My daughter has worn that flower dress twice since. She stands a little straighter in it. And I've stopped apologizing, even silently, for what we aren't. It turns out dignity doesn't need champagne to announce itself.